thinking about them. Yeah.
Thank you. Kigali Today.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. My name is Edmund Kajira. I work for Kigali Today. Mr. President, what is your message to the people who continue to be vague and ambiguous about who the victims were in Rwanda? A good example is a message by Secretary Blinken. He talks about remembering Hutus, Twas, and all those three tribes. And in your discussion with President Clinton, did you touch this issue, considering that the US is among the countries who can't name it properly? Thank you, Mr. President.
Well, we had broad discussions with former President Bill Clinton and his delegation. The delegation, United States sent a delegation here to be with us on this 30th Kwibuka, and they decided to designate Honorable Bill Clinton to lead the delegation. So we had broad discussions over our bilateral relations and the status of that. That one was an element of discussion, but among many other more important things. For me, that concern was answered long ago by making our position clear. Not so long ago, maybe 2015 or something, or 14, we get messages from all over the world joining us in the commemoration. And that time we received a message that talked about, on one hand, Kwibuka and sympathizing with us and so on and so forth, which was correct. And then another part was all kinds of things about democracy, human rights, freedoms, everything that we are thought not to have at all in our country. So our country actually wrote a letter back to the US. I'm the one who authored that. And what I asked them, what I told them is twofold. One, I told them that United States or any government of any country have the freedom to tell us whatever they want to tell us, even if whether we are happy about it or not. That's no problem. And we're always going to absorb whatever is brought our way. But I also told the more important thing was, the second point for me was, but on this commemoration day, we are grateful when you commemorate with us. But for these other points you are trying to make to us, we have one ask that is important to us. In the letter, we told them, feel free to commemorate with us if you want. And feel free also to tell us whatever you don't like about us. But our ask is one. When it is the day of commemoration, which is 7th of April, can you be kind enough to commemorate with us and stop there? And there are 365 days in a year. Give us that day of 7th of April, commemorate with us, and then you can have the rest 364 days blaming us every day for everything you don't like about us. Just separate these two things. Commemorate with us for one day, blame us for the rest of the days of the year. I thought it was a fair deal and a fair ask. So for me, that problem was solved that day. These others that come after and will come in the future, I have no problem.
Thank you, sir. Let's have another question, Al Jazeera. And then we'll come back to SABC.
Good morning, Your Excellency. My name is Laith from Al Jazeera. Earlier in interview, Your Excellency described some politics in the region be primitive, based on ethnics. I'm in Rwanda only since a few weeks, and I noticed that the level of the stability in the country. And so my question is, how does Rwanda manage political strategy with the neighboring to maintain the achievement since 1994? Thank you.
Thank you. We do what we can, what is possible, and we don't do it alone. We try and do it